The Cowboys did everything they needed to do as far as this one. I think this makes them 1,000 times better for next year. And you like 1,000 times better is just one player. It's the Cowboys. It's about having stars on the team. And I think George Pickens can be a star. And welcome back to Mischief Entertainment, man. And as you can see, we're back on MVP Sports, man. And today we're going to talk about the Cowboys and the George Pickens trade, man. Do you see the smile on my face? This smile is huge because I did not expect this. Listen, I've reacted to football before many times on the channel, never as like this sports show now, but many times on the channel. I believe reacting to the Cowboys is one of my top 5 videos on the channel, man. Man, listen, y'all love the Cowboys. We like to talk about the Cowboys. It's also fun trolling the Cowboys. But today, I don't think there's going to be much trolling. They're putting George Pickens with CeeDee Lamb. And I know some people want to talk about George Pickens' attitude problem, but man, am I crazy to think they might be able to get that together? They're talking about he won't be the number 1 option. Well, it's Dallas. It's always a lot of eyes on Dallas. Do you even necessarily need to be the number 1 wide receiver option to feel like a number 1 wide receiver? It's the star. Eyes are going to be on them. Again, how did the Cowboys pull this off? It's just such a great trade. It's almost robbery. George, listen, with the catches I've seen George Pickens make, and you also got to consider, well, in my eyes, I don't know how you guys feel about Dak Prescott, but I don't think Dak Prescott is one of the better quarterbacks in the NFL. They made his job easier. They made his job easier. With the catches I've seen George Pickens make, man, I can't believe he didn't go for at least a 2nd rounder. I'm going to be honest, he's a big body, in the air, red zone threat receiver. George Pickens is, and then the Steelers to trade George Pickens. What did you get DK Metcalf for? I just don't know what's going on. But yeah, this is a short sports take. The Cowboys did everything they needed to do as far as this one. I think this makes them 1,000 times better for next year. And you like 1,000 times better is just one player. It's the Cowboys. It's about having stars on the team. And I think George Pickens can be a star. So now you got CeeDee Lamb. You got George Pickens. They picked up an offensive lineman in the 1st round. Listen, I don't know too much about him, but he should be halfway decent. Dallas always has a good offensive line. You have Micah Parsons. You have that secondary. So you have stars. You have stars here. You have stars there. You have stars here. You have stars there. And where you're weak at, which is the quarterback position, you try to make things easier on them by getting a better wide receiver group. It's crazy. I've never thought I'd be here reporting on some Cowboy news like this. There was no talk. Jerry Jones didn't throw a parade firsthand. I know Cowboys fans got to be happy about that. There was no press conference. There was no warning. There was no beating on the chest. There was no hooting and hollering. But out of nowhere, the Cowboys get George Pickens. It's crazy. Shout out the Cowboys for this one, man. You can't hate on this one. Good luck. You're putting 2 star receivers together, man. You're making Dak Prescott's life easier. Now, I'm not telling y'all to be traditional Cowboys fans, though. Before we end this, I'm not telling y'all to be traditional Cowboys fans and now think y'all going to win the Super Bowl and run through the season or all that, okay? Limit your expectations. It might take a season or 2 if y'all really want that type of time, you know what I'm saying? Y'all might need a new quarterback. Listen, Dak Prescott, I just don't think he has it, okay? I just don't think he has it. Besides that, y'all improve the team. I don't think you necessarily need the best quarterback to win. You need a really good team. Make sure everything's all around. Eli Manning, a lot of people don't view him as one of the greatest quarterbacks. They view his team as one of the greatest teams, especially with that defensive line. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying as far as when it comes to Dak Prescott. At this point, again, they're just going to continue to put him in situations where it's like, yo, Dak, don't lose us the game. That's good. That's the quarterback you got. That's what you got to work with. You know, do your best at that until you can change that situation, man. It's a win for the Cowboys today. That's the end of it, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, man. We out.